you never shut your brain off, then you're never going to get into that feminine flow. To take this question and hold on to it and pull it out whenever you feel like you're disconnected from your feminine energy. Are you caught in your masculine energy, but you want to connect back to your feminine flow? Hi, I'm Rachel, and I help women embrace their femininity and empower them to live their most authentic, full life possible. I want to be completely transparent with you. Although I am a feminine energy life coach and I help women with their feminine energy, I still struggle from time to time balancing my feminine and my masculine energy. And sometimes it's just because it's a busy time in my life and I get caught up in how I used to be and I forget who I've changed myself to be. But here's the thing, I'm going to show you why that's not only okay, but how recognizing these moments is actually part of growth. So stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to catch yourself and make that shift back to your feminine flow. So not too long ago, I found myself very stressed and very fatigued. I had acne, I had gut issues, my heart rate was irregular, I was having heart palpitations, I was super irritable, and that's always a telltale sign that I'm doing too much and I need to slow down. And at the time, I was trying to blame all of my emotional imbalances on my hormones and trying to figure out what supplement I was taking too much of, or if I wasn't taking enough and I needed more nutrients, or if I wasn't getting enough sleep. And all of these factors seemed to be fine and okay, but the answer was right there in front of me the whole time. At the time, I was doing too much and I kept telling myself that it's okay. As long as I balance myself with feminine energy practices, I will be okay maintaining this level of masculine energy. So I started to meditate more and do yoga and take more baths. But if you never shut your brain off, then you're never going to get into that feminine flow. Your masculine energy resides in your head, and your feminine flow resides in your gut, in your womb space. And you have to intuit that energy because it's not a logical energy. And the reason why those feminine practices didn't work for me to get back into my flow state was because I was still trying to think about the day, what I needed to do next, or I was listening to a podcast while I was taking a bath, and that did not shut my brain off. Now, don't get me wrong, masculine energy is not bad or wrong. We all need to have a healthy balance of our masculine and our feminine. The reason that the feminine energy movement is so big right now is because society has elevated the masculine energy to a level of importance and that everybody needs to be working from. And women are finding themselves drained and overwhelmed because of this. The masculine energy is the doing and the structure that we need to have, but we also need to have that space to be in our feminine, which is flowy and intuitive and enjoying being present. And we need a healthy balance of both of those, because actually, if you have too much feminine energy, it's going to be chaotic. I've seen that myself. If you are just stuck in your feminine, nothing's ever going to get clean or done. You're not going to be able to set boundaries for yourself. On the other side, if you're too much in your masculine, you're going to be burnt out and overwhelmed. The pressures of modern life push us to have a clean house that is Pinterest perfect, but also work a 9-to-5 job. This expectation pushes us into our masculine, making us feel disconnected from our softness and our intuition. So how did I shift back to my feminine energy? As soon as I was honest with myself, I had to ask myself a very important question. And I really want you to take this question and hold on to it and pull it out whenever you feel like you're disconnected from your feminine energy. Is this how I want my life to feel? Is this how I want my life to feel? If you had no more future experiences and this was your very last moment to live, would you be enjoying it? Or are you currently frustrated with something? Because you can change your perspective about your reality right then and there. It's your choice on how you're going to experience your reality. And the way that you do that is by connecting back to your feminine energy, by being present. So could right now be the best moment of your life? Because for me, I was stuck in this idea that I needed to get to a certain outcome subconsciously in order to get to that place that would make me happy and fulfilled. But ironically, what actually gets me there is feeling that state and that emotion right here, right now. And then that desired outcome will align to me because it will be a vibrational match. I realized that this was a subconscious limiting belief that I had. Growing up, there was a family member who worked constantly and they weren't very happy. They weren't doing something that truly filled them up. And they always complained, and you could tell that they weren't living a happy existence. But what they always said was, it's a means to an end. And I think about that all the time. How many of us are saying, it's a means to an end? I'm just going to do this until I get to where I want to be. Until you get to what? Because this specific family member got to the end of their career and is absolutely miserable. So what did that achieve? Only the same vibration that they were putting out to the universe at that time. A lot of people don't believe that they can have what they want, that they can feel how they want to feel right now. Because honestly, we've been conditioned to believe that it's about luck or money or who we know or what we have that gets us to that desired place. It doesn't matter what that thing is that you want if you're not happy right now. Because that thing that you want that you think will make you happier, it won't. It's just an illusion. And that illusion is a beautiful thing because it teaches us how to know how God works, know how the universe works, and trust that our desires are there for a reason and they're meant to be had in our future, but we have to align to them and believe that we will attain them. I think through trust and faith, that is the greatest way that we can grow. And through our trust and faith, we are not making this thing that we want so badly to be the utmost ultimate thing to have. Because actually, in reality, if you make something so great and so big, it will not manifest into your reality. Just like when you have a crush on someone and you want them to like you so badly, it pushes them away. Or if you want to be friends with someone so badly, the energy is repulsive because there's this needy energy of, I need, and it's coming from a place of lack. And lack is yucky. So realizing this balance of having healthy desires, but not making it such a big thing. So back to my original question, is this how you want to feel? How you feel right now, is this how you want to feel? If not, how can you intuitively connect back to your feminine flow? The key is to being still enough to listen to your body so you know what it is that your feminine energy wants to communicate to you. Trust me, the answer will come to you. You already subconsciously know what the answer is, and the reason that you might be fearful of facing this truth is because it might communicate to you that you're a failure. But that's only your ego, and that's not the truth. You're not a failure. You can grow and learn. That's what life is about. It's a journey. And realize that it's not as threatening as we once assumed. And then as a result, you can see the path that is laid out for you to mend whatever needs to be mended. It could just be as simple as doing one less thing. And that one thing might be so hard to let go of, but once you let go of it, you will feel such a weight lifted off of you. You will feel so aligned to your feminine flow. I'm not saying that that's the answer, but it could be it was for me. Or it could be just making time and space to stare out the window. And who knows, that intuitive message that's been waiting for you is going to be downloaded right then and there, just by your stillness and allowing the present moment to be where it is. It could also be doing tasks more slowly, romanticizing doing your makeup or making dinner or making your bed or folding the laundry, like singing a little princess hum to these daily tasks that we do. And it could also be just making time to be present with your family. It's not always as easy as adding a spiritual practice like meditating or yoga or breath work. A lot of times it's just being in the moment of the day to day and letting it be as it is and seeing what comes up for you, feeling the deep introspection that could just pop into your mind's eye. And who knows, a revelation of what has been subconsciously blocking you from achieving what it is that you've been wanting to achieve could just show up for you. We tend to do things from our mind so often because we doubt that we have the blueprint to our success, and we want to follow other people's blueprint to their success so that we can follow the same path. But isn't it funny looking at that in retrospect or from a higher view that if we're trying to follow someone else's unique path to success, how is that going to lead to our success? Because we are very different than them, or our life path is not going to be the same as theirs. And it's not ultimately even about, like I said before, the end goal of success. We strive for that, we want that, we desire it, but we can't make it the ultimate thing because we're just going to be stuck in this whirlpool of unfulfillment. True fulfillment comes when we balance our energies in healthy ways. Ask yourself out loud, does this feel good right now? If not, where am I self-sabotaging? How can I heal that part of me? And what does my inner child need right now from me? It's okay to shift back and forth from your masculine to your feminine. It's rare to have a perfect balance of both, consistently and always. Remember to ask, does this feel good right now? How can I enjoy now? I know this isn't popular content. I know a lot of the feminine energy topics out there are explaining how you can do your hair and do your nails and how you can dress that would align with your feminine energy. And all of those things are great. Even spiritual practices, these are all great. But deep down inside, there will still be a part of you that is hurting if you don't address the limiting beliefs that are keeping you from a fulfilled life. If you would, please share in the comments your experiences with the balancing of these energies and share this with a friend, because I feel like so many people need to hear this message, and it's my goal to empower women so that they can live their most authentic, fulfilled life through these practices. And for those of you who feel like you're ready to take this to a deeper, more personal level, if you want more guidance and tailored support, or if you're feeling called to step into the next chapter of your life, my coaching is an opportunity for us to work one-on-one, and I'd be honored to help you on that path. It's never about just selling, it's about offering a deeper way to connect and transform together. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time tuning into the channel, or it's your second time and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps me out and allows me to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm so passionate about it, and I hope that these messages really resonate and empower you to live your most authentic, fulfilled life. Have a blessed day.